The foundation for what I'm saying now is that cases involving children are not the normal run of cases which lawyers and judges are trained to handle, unless they are specialists in the field. And in many, many jurisdictions, the judges are not specialists in the field. That's no criticism. Each jurisdiction has its own method of electing or appointing judges, but it's no secret that many, many, many judges do not want to handle family cases, either because they feel that there's too much at stake or because they have their own family issues which might be unresolved from their childhood or even from their adulthood. But nevertheless, they have to deal with cases involving children. My experience shows that there are, in fact, three different categories of judges. There are judges who are specialists in family law. They've practiced in family law before they were appointed to or elected to the bench. They are devoted to dealing with family matters in a way which will better look after children. And they are prepared continuously to learn and gain information and experience from outside the legal profession, as well as from what's going on in the law in their own jurisdiction. Those judges clearly will need in-service training, but they come to the profession of adjudicating cases involving children with a good background of knowledge and experience. That's the case, for example, in Israel, where in order to be appointed a judge in the family court, you are required to have knowledge and experience in family law and in associated fields. There are pre-appointment seminars. There is an annual seminar which all family court judges are required to attend, in which various issues specific to the work of the family court are addressed by experts from the legal profession and legal academia, but also from outside, from the associated professions. So that in a seminar like that, once every 2 or 3 years, it'll concentrate on matters involving children. So there might be lectures from welfare officers and social workers, psychologists and psychiatrists, mediators and parental counselors, so that the judges are kept up to date with what's going on around and inside the legal profession. And these are the judges who need training, but in-service training, because they come to dealing with family cases with this background. In addition, in Israel at least, and in other countries, a judge who is posted to the family court knows that he or she will be sitting in the family court for 5 or 10 years, dealing almost exclusively with family cases, and will be prepared to devote herself or himself to dealing with family cases. And that, of course, means that in the family court, there may be a number of judges, some more senior, some more junior, but they'll be learning from each other and they'll be working together in order to develop best practices. When I say best practices, I don't only mean how you try the case from a legal point of view, but also how to manage it, how to offer and indeed insist that parents who are involved in these cases should receive guidance and should be diverted to mediation or to conciliation, and how the judges also can, either themselves or by referring parents to other agencies, ensure that the parents really understand their responsibilities to the child. They understand how fighting a case in an adversarial way is highly likely to damage the child, who is already affected by the loss of his happy home, and also how to conduct the case in court.